Hey, it's Lisa DeVore here with an episode of In Seconds University, and I am here with my good friend Craig Felty, who flew all the way in from Indianapolis. Craig, not only were we EMTs back in the day, back in the early 90s, we have known Craig forever, and now, in addition to being a CNO and a life care planner, which is why I wanted you to be here, to be able to talk about something. Is there anything that I missed there?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, I've known Lisa, known Scott, the kids grew up with my kids. We lived right across the street from each other for many years, so it is always a pleasure to be able to spend time with these awesome folks.
So we're in Florida, and I said we got to do an In Seconds University because Scott was doing a Give Me 5 with Craig. I'm like, oh, we got to do this. So really fast, here is a clever way that you can use the Scenarios in Seconds program to do some of your medical legal classwork. Craig, we were even talking, you could even use this in the emergency department just with your nursing staff, or who else would you use this with necessarily?
I think you can use it in any stage, and I think it really just focuses on what an easy mistake, an easy thing that really can be prevented and can be identified, how that can end up having such a profound aspect on not only the patient, the kid, their parents, but really on the entire healthcare system.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. So what I did is I grabbed our blue baby, and one of the things that Scott loves to say is, baby turn blue,
parents are gonna sue.
Yeah. So we grabbed the blue baby along with one of the scenarios that is an esophageal intubation. So we put that in our little challenge frame. We can put this out and you can talk to your students about what is it going to take for you to speak up when you think something is wrong. So, because one of the things that Craig does as a life care planner for attorneys, if he's going to court, he has to actually do the calculations for what is it going to take care of this child for their whole lives. And so I said, well, you could do something as simple as let your students try to figure out what are all of the things that they might need to take care of the child. Give them an index card with a blank and see if they're able to come up with a number. Now, I asked Craig to do this off the top of your head, and you were like, okay, so we need, diapers and insure, and they were like doing all the things that you potentially are gonna need, and all of you were making a small list because I put you on the spot.
Yeah. So depending on what the severity of the anoxic brain injury is, and the child being your age, they're gonna have a life expectancy that's gonna go out, a long time. And so all the care has to be set up for that kid for the rest of their lives. You're talking medications, you're talking physician visits every year, medications all the time, labs done once a year, maybe more than that. They're going to need a whole bunch of different durable medical equipment, orthotics, wheelchairs, wheelchair accessible vans. They might need modifications to their house in order to have the wheelchair. They might need 24/7 care for the rest of their lives, which is going to be a huge amount of money. Not knowing, of course, what the profound level of this child's brain injury is, but Lisa asked me to put a number together on what I think, and my guess would be probably anywhere between $20 million and $50 million over the lifespan of this child in order to care for what this child is, all because you didn't put an end-tidal CO2 detector on to make sure that the tube is in the right spot.
So it works in the airport, and it works in this case. You can tell your students if you see something, to say something. Don't let kids die unnecessarily. It works for adults too, but we're all about the kids here. So Craig, thanks for being on this episode, and we will see you on another episode of In Seconds University.
Well, the Scenario in Seconds is awesome. It was the first time that I experienced it I was blown away, just absolutely blown away by not only the simplicity of it, but how easy it was to learn from it.
We all know that you don't take care of that many kids. So what you don't do frequently, you have to rehearse much more frequently. This makes it easy. You don't have to get a whole lot of equipment together or have a formally accredited instructor or any of a number of other things that you might have to do in other circumstances. This, set it up in 5 minutes, take however much time you can with however large a group you have, whether it's just one person or whether it's a whole classroom full. It's gonna work for you.
If you're ready to take your students to the next level and boost their confidence when caring for sick kids, don't delay, because children's lives are depending on you today.